that return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
At the 4-yard line. 26.
Rodgers going to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Throwing is Rodgers. In trouble, the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
On the return, Johnson.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Throwing to start the drive.
Allen got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. This defense for the Steelers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing now is Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target, but it'll be second down. You look at this Steeler defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's Allen. He's across midfield. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Josh Palmer,
his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead.
Bills 9, Steelers 0. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They trail now 9-0. The opening safety followed by the touchdown a moment ago. So an early hole to dig out of as the drive starts 1st and 10.
Brought down at the 26.
Joey Bosa in on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Rodgers. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
1st down, right back to Jenkins.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
The Steelers come in search of win number 9 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So more problems here in this 1st quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good pickup there, a 22. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Chuck Clark
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
After one, it's 9-0. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
319. Alert, alert, alert!
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
In motion goes the tight end.
What's that?
To the air, Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Allen to throw it. And running with power here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 29 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Prater on to add the extra point.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Bills 16, Steelers 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Jones. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Give the Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Allen going to throw.
That's completely right side to Palmer.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.